What is good, fight fans? This is Ashley's Corner. Coming to you with my prediction and my breakdown of Errol Spence Jr. versus Ugas for the unification of three titles. Ugas has the WBA, Spence has the WBC, and the IBF. Um, this fight is taking place tomorrow on Saturday, which is practically today because it's like 3 in the morning. But I'm gonna just say that I'm going with Errol Spence, of course. Errol Spence is my favorite fighter, and yeah, I definitely have to go with Errol Spence by eighth round or 11th round stoppage. Now, let me first talk about Ugas. Ugas is a very good fighter. In my opinion, people say he didn't really have a jab at first, and he has a jab now. He always had a jab. He just never had one really to your face. Like his Ugas use a jab a lot, and it's always to the body. He uses a jab to the body. If he's fighting a fighter that moves around the ring a lot, which is, you go back and look at Ray Robinson. That's what he was doing. He was hitting up the body a lot. He was going to the body. He jabs to the body, trying to get you to slow down, and he'll throw a jab to the body and then a hook up top. I mean, a hook or overhand right. Like that's his bread and butter. He likes pull counters for overhand right. This is bread and butter. Um, but for the most part, like Ugas, the reason why he struggled with Sean Porter, and he should have won that fight hands down, but I seen what the problem was is that he was waiting for Sean Porter to initiate action way too much in that fight. Even though when you watch almost all of his fight, Ugas stays, he commands the center of the ring. He's always in the center of the ring, but what was messing up Ugas versus Sean Porter was the feints. Sean Porter, when he used his feints correctly, he would back Ugas up all the way to the ropes just by feigning. Because Ugas was confused. He didn't know when Sean was really throwing something, when he was trying to dart inside to do something. Sean Porter made Ugas react every time he feinted. Every time he made him do something. He made him take a step back. He made him try to block. He made him bring up his high guard. He made him try to slip. He made him do something every single time that he feint. In my opinion, Earl Spence, if he can do the same, have Ugas backing up and use those feints to step around when Ugas does something, he can use an angle and punch. The thing is, when you use an angle on Ugas, and you've seen it blatant in versus Manny Pacquiao, but you see it damn near in every fight. If somebody's moving around and he jabs and they jabbing at him, especially I seen it a lot in the Ray Robinson fight because Ray was just jabbing and he'll be moving back or moving to the side. You know, Ray's left-handed, so he'll be jabbing with the right hand while moving to the right. That was his problem. You know what I'm saying? So after a while, when he did that, like Ugas would throw a let throw he would throw a jab himself and then follow up with a right hook to the body, and it would keep catching Ray the whole time because he wasn't moving fluently. Like he would jab and then take a step without really having his balance. Like Ray was just more concerned on keeping his legs moving. Like Earl don't fight like that. He don't fight like that. Like his and I don't Earl really don't move in the middle of his jabs. Like he'll jab, you know what I mean, and then move. But he can do both. He can move in the middle of his jab. Like that's what makes his feet so educated. And I think like punch placement and the way he uses feet is key in this fight to win versus Ugas. But another thing I wanted to talk about is his fighting stance. Ugas' fighting stance, as far as his upper body is concerned, how he keeps his elbows tucked into his body and he bends over. It looks like he can't take it to the breadbasket, and that's why he's guarding his body so tough. But I actually think it's a ploy. Like, I think that's like, I think he does that for fighters to go to his body thinking that shit, and they leave themselves exposed for his overhand right or his left or his right hook. That's what I think. I think he's he's showing the fighter a lie while he's bent over, hunched over in the guard. You think that you got that much space in between you and him. You throw your jab, your right or whatever you throwing, and he just kind of straightens his posture out, and you miss. All he's doing is just backing his head out, but he's not moving his feet. So that's why his pull counters be so in there, because people really think they have that much to work with. So fighting Ugas on the inside would be a good idea. I most definitely believe Ugas' power comes from the end of his shots, and he does have a good inside game, but mid range and fighting on the outside is really what Ugas is good at. Fighting on the inside is he's not really his strong suit in my opinion. So if Earl can fight on the inside and move him around, use his angles, that would be good. But I'm saying the feints, Earl's jab, and and watch out for those punches to the body from Ugas, because Ugas is going through a lot of body shots. I'm telling you, he's going through a lot of body shots, and a lot of them might be low, like every single fight that he fights. So hopefully the judges watch out for that. But I mean, just like I said, I got Earl stopping him, man down, hands down. I think him making this return to the ring is gonna be his is gonna he's gonna look better than he's ever did in my opinion. If you look good, you feel good, you fight good, and he looks good. He looked good in the media, workout. His body looks cut up. You know what I'm saying? He looks focused. He said he feels good after the nutritionist, and I just think this is about to be, Earl Spence Jr. the Truth 2.0. But let me know who y'all got in this fight tomorrow. I will be in the building in Texas to see this shit live, yo. Always like and subscribe to the channel. Peace.